Welcome back to Crystal Talks. Cynthia and I are thrilled to be here with you today. We are going to talk about a special stone to me because it's one of my children's birthstones, but a really cool stone because legends of this stone place it as one of the most ancient talismans in existence, which is super cool that we still use it today. So Cynthia, tell us what we were talking about.
The beautiful, beautiful fiery garnet. It's a gorgeous stone. It does come in several colors, but we're actually talking about red garnet today. Many of the benefits are the same for all the different colors, but each one has its specific benefits. And the red one, of course, is certainly by far the best known, right, Katie?
Yes, the red garnet is most popularly known and seen, but it can range from green to dark yellow, pale yellow, gold, orange, and even black. So it has this full range of color spectrum, but red is the most popular. So garnet has been used, like I said, for so long as a talisman. It was used as jewelry. It was believed to have curative powers, protective energies, and it is said to be used as far back as the Bronze Age, which is pretty cool. Popular in ancient Greek and Roman civilizations. And during the Middle Ages in Europe, garnet was used to enhance truth, faith, and consistency, dispel melancholy. And by the Native American Indians and the South American Indians, the Aztecs, the Mayans, and the African tribe elders, it was known as a sacred stone. So lots of history there for garnet. And I feel like garnet is a birthstone, but it's not often a gemstone, a crystal that we talk about a lot in uses for our healing purposes or our crystal grids and things like that. So I'm really excited we're talking about it today because it has so many amazing benefits beyond just being January's birthstone. Cynthia, will you share with us those benefits?
Absolutely. And I echo what you said because I think it's, we kind of get used to having that one around. We see it in jewelry so often, and you kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say take it for granted, but that might be a good way to put it. Because it truly is an amazing stone that has so many different benefits. It's known as the stone of commitment, which may be why we see it a lot in wedding rings as a second stone. It's very, very good for revitalizing feelings. It enhances sexuality. It inspires love and devotion. I mean, just some amazing benefits. Above and beyond that, it helps control anger, especially toward yourself. It cleanses and re-energizes the chakras. I'm sure Katie will talk about that a little bit more. It also re-energizes, purifies, and balances energy, bringing serenity or passion, whichever one is appropriate for the situation. As far as the sex drive, it balances the sex drive. It alleviates that emotional disharmony. So you can see how important it is between couples with partners. It activates and strengthens the survival instinct, bringing courage and hope. So we're getting a pretty long list of benefits here, right? As far as past life recall, it stimulates that. It sharpens perceptions of yourself and others. It removes inhibitions and taboos, and just overall, it opens the heart and bestows self-confidence, which is so good in going forward and in transitions. As far as physically, of course, it has physical benefits as well. It actually regenerates the body and stimulates metabolism. It can help treat disorders of the spine and spinal fluid, cellular structure, and the cellular composition. Right down to the core there. It purifies the heart, the lungs, the blood, and regenerates. We talked about the DNA. And last but certainly not least, it helps. It's another one that helps boost the immune system and energy levels. So quite a myriad of benefits there, Katie. Eh?
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned the chakras. It works really well with the root and heart chakras. And because of that, that's always a powerful combination, the root and the heart. because the heart is the bridge between physical and spiritual, and your root is really your foundation. And so all the benefits that align with garnet really align with those two chakras, and together those benefits really allow the energy of the stone to, like you said, work with all your chakras, align all your chakras, and ground that energy into love, which is the most powerful of all energies. Garnet also aligns with fire and earth, and these two elements are really powerful as well, because grounding is essential to our ease, to our inner peace, right? And earth provides that. Earth brings us down, grounds us down. As a Gemini, as an air sign, earth is like an essential piece to my daily life because I need that grounding. And then fire is like where we spark, our passions, where we plant the seeds, where we have transformation and we release the old, which is also essential. And so garnet is really such a powerful stone to wear, to use, to have with you, even if your birthday is not in January, even if you know no one with a January birthday. It's a truly powerful stone. Also aligns with, if I say this wrong, I apologize, Schet, the Egyptian goddess of war, which is the most powerful goddess of Lower Egypt. So super, super powerful energy flowing through garnet there. How can we use garnet?
Certainly you would use it to place it in your office or your workspace if you wanted to boost creativity. We talked about sexuality, so the bedroom would be a good place to place it to boost the libido and enhance sexuality. You can put it any place, particularly in shared spaces, if you with the partner, to cut down on feelings of chaos and disorganization. Just anywhere, place it anywhere that you need it, for light or protection. And it's known as a traveler's talisman. So certainly take it with you as you travel for protection and energy. And of course, use it in your roller bottles.
Absolutely. Such great ways to use it. I like to pair garnet with these two mantras, because you said it sparks that creativity, but also connecting into the heart space. So we're not just creating for the sake of creating, but actually creating in a space that aligns with your heart and soul. I am creating my heart's desire. That mantra really wires you to stay connected to your heart as you're creating and really create aligned with your soul. And then everything I do grounded in passion from my heart. Really, really powerful statement to make. It connects you into that energy of love, which again is the most powerful of all energies. And grounding into that space really opens up for miracles. In yoga, I like to hold garnet during a yoga practice for grounding or heart connection. Any poses that you're doing with the intention and the purpose for grounding or heart connection, or both, garnet can be really, really beneficial. It can be that talisman that just provides that extra energy in your practice. You can also meditate with garnet to energize the mind, body, and soul, to access your creative inspiration, and or to activate heart-centered passion. Really, really powerful stone to do that, to connect into your heart, to get grounded in that space, and to get that creativity flowing. So, Cynthia, what oils can we use with garnet to really enhance these benefits?
Well, as we talked about before, you pick your intention, and that will guide you to the oil or the group of oils that you want to use. As you get more, and I'll encourage you again, as you get more experienced, listen to, or even in the beginning, listen to your intuition. If you can, I'll give you a list to start with, but you can certainly go off of that range, or even use your intuition if you're just beginning. You can use it to pick which one of these that I tell you about is the right one to start with. If your intention centers around love, then I would suggest that you try rose, geranium, or marjoram. If you're working toward enhancing your sexuality, then jasmine, lang lang, or rose are wonderful to work in that direction. For harmony, try lavender, lemon, or sandalwood. Creativity would be wild orange, clary sage, or tangerine. If we're looking more for the physical benefits, then for metabolism, grapefruit, cinnamon, or clove are going to be boosters for your crystals. And for the immune system, tea tree, oregano, or the protective blend would be good ones to start. Do you have any particular favorite among those, Katie?
Well, I actually make a spray with crystals in the bottom of the spray. There's crystal chips. And do lavender and sandalwood in a spray. I love the smell of it. And it's very chakra aligning. But as you were talking, I was thinking, gosh, I think I want to do like the lavender and sandalwood with a little bit of wild orange to encourage that creativity in there too. I'm not sure how it would smell, but I'm going to go with it and trust it and see how it goes.
Sometimes you go for the smell, sometimes you go for what it does.
Absolutely. And it might be okay. It might not be just because it sounds a little funky, it might
You never know. Could be amazing.
It could be. You're right. You're right. So with that said, garnet is such an amazing stone for you to bring into your life. Drop a comment below and let us know how you are going to bring that energy of garnet into your life. What is your favorite way to use stones to support you in your daily life? Garnet is an amazing stone to add to your toolbox. And just as we were talking today, I'm like, I need to go get out all my son's birthstone jewelry that I have and wear garnet more often because it really is such an amazing stone. So thanks for being here with us today. We will meet you back here next week with a new topic of stones. We're jumping into communication, stones for communication. So be sure to check in with us next week. And thanks for being here. We'll see you soon.